the biggest shock of the year in Nairobi must be these very shocking revelations that a facility that many thought belonged to the national government or the county government of Nairobi actually belongs to a private citizen. I'm talking about the country bus, otherwise known as Machakos Country Bus. For those who have been traveling, especially to the western part of the country and eastern part of the country, you understand what I mean. This is a station that has been the center of travelers to and from the rural suburbs. For those who cannot travel by air to land, especially in Kisumu, Eldoret and all the other places, and they cannot travel with the other executive private vehicles like Easy Coach, Modern Coach, Transline, Guardian Angel, they always go to the Machakos bus station. Now, there has been a legal battle for over 23 years. And this legal battle ended with a shocking revelation that it is not a government facility. Now, this is what is being said, that unbelievable as it may sound, the High Court has confirmed that this popular terminus is owned by the little-known Park Towers Limited. The firm took possession of the prime spot nearly 10 years ago, but the information has come as a huge shock to the public transport industry. I mean, this is just incredible, because if you've gone there or if you know what I'm talking about, there are over 1,000, even more than, I could even talk of 5,000 vehicles in that terminus. And we have Kenyans working there as conductors. Of course, many people say that they really harass people, especially during the peak season like this now, when students and pupils have closed schools. But we have other businesses going on there. This revelation is really going to diminish the hopes of many. And ladies and gentlemen, I think this is the time that we need to rise up, because the court also awarded this firm that owns this terminus 50 million Kenya shillings compensation from City Hall, because City Hall has erected an office in the Machakos bus station where they collect some taxes of 150 shillings per hour. And when this firm went to court, City Hall was ordered to terminate the operations, but they have since been operating, and from the 27 million that they were awarded, now it has accumulated to 50 million shillings. And this is the question that people are asking: when did it change ownership? Because, you know, a facility that hosts a critical public service such as public transport should not be in the hands of a private citizen. Just like things like guns, manufacturing of guns, should not be in the hands of a private citizen. We cannot let such a critical facility to be in the hands of a private developer. Because what happens, he might decide tomorrow that he wants to change to another business, or he wants to start building an empire, an estate there or something. And that means that people will be evacuated in that area. All the businesses will stop. Where will you take all the vehicles, the buses that fly to Kisumu, to Eldoret, to Machakos, everywhere? We also need to do a thorough investigation on when the change of ownership took place. Just like Babu Wino was saying, that in the case of the Kirima land, that there must be proof of change of ownership with proper legal documents. Because I have realized that in the past, people just used to, you know, there were some opaque change of possession into some public facilities because of unscrupulous government and businessmen who, because they conducted impunity that just went unpunished. And so this is a bomb waiting to explode. Where will you take all those people, ladies and gentlemen? The youths and the men and women who earn their livelihood from that place, in an environment now where getting jobs are very difficult, to an extent that it has forced our president to deceive us that there are 300,000, domestic workers needed alone in Saudi Arabia. But we also need to do a forensic audit into all public land to secure them, because the next moment you will even find out that even the land that State House has been structured on maybe belongs to a private citizen or a private farm. I think this is a challenge to Alice Wahome, because she was recently transferred from the Ministry of Water to the Ministry of Lands. Let her order a thorough forensic investigation into all the government facilities or critical facilities that offer some sensitive services to wananchi such as this, so that we avoid a very chaotic situation, because it's not going to be very easy. I still repeat, where will you take all those people? Where will you take all the buses? You've seen that Sakaja is trying even to free the CBD, so that vehicles that are flying long distance routes should be removed from the CBD. The other time he tried removing them to Green Park. So if you remove them, you declare that the Machakos Terminus belongs to a private it's a private property, and that private property, the private investor decides today that he wants to do away with all the vehicles. There's something new that he wants to operate on. What will he do? Let us be a government that is proactive rather than being proactive. I don't know what to think, but that is my take.